morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Thursday, January 15th. The euro rose 0.10% against the US dollar and closed at 1.1789. Yesterday, the European Court of Justice, the ECJ, ruled that the ECB's bond buying program was legitimate once certain conditions were met. The ruling cleared the obstacle for the launch of euro area's quantitative easing program. The greenback traded in red after the US advanced retail sales retreated 0.9% in December, while market anticipations were for advanced retail sales to drop 0.1%. Separately, the Fed's latest Beige Book report indicated that most of the districts in the US reported modest to moderate growth from midterm November to late December, but consumer spending grew at a slight to moderate pace. Further, the Fed remained optimistic about the nation's economic growth in 2015. The pair is expected to find support at 1.1724, and if all three could take it to the next support level of 1.1666. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.1844, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.1905. Trading trends in the euro today are expected to be determined by Germany's GDP estimate by the NSA, scheduled in a few hours. Meanwhile, investors will also monitor weekly initial jobless claims data in the US, scheduled later today. The British pound rose 0.48% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5236. Yesterday, the Bank of England Governor Mark Carney, in his testimony before the UK Treasury Select Committee, stated that sharp decline in oil prices was positive for the economic growth in the UK, but negative for the Scotland economy. Additionally, he mentioned that the ECB would take measures to meet its 2% inflation target. Early morning data showed that Britain's RICS house price balance advanced more than expected by 11% in December, after registering a rise of 13% in November. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5164, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 1.5092. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5290, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5344. Trading trends on the pair today would be determined by global macroeconomic news. The US dollar weakened 0.52% against the Japanese yen and closed at 117.27. Overnight data showed that Japan's machine orders rebounded 1.3% on an MO1 basis in November, lower than market expectations for a rise of 4.4% and compared to a drop of 6.4% registered in October. The pair is expected to find support at 116.56, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of 115.43. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 118.34, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 118.99. The Australian dollar weakened 0.13% against the US dollar to close at 0.8155. Early morning data showed that Australia's unemployment rate surprisingly dropped to 6.1% in December, compared to market expectations to rise to a level of 6.3%. Elsewhere, in China, Australia's biggest trading partner, New Yuan loans dropped unexpectedly to CNY 697.30 billion in December, compared to a reading of CNY 852.70 billion in the prior month, while markets were anticipating New Yuan loans to advance to a level of CNY 880 billion. Meanwhile, the nation's M1 as well as M2 money supply rose less than expected on a YOY basis in December. The pair is expected to find support at 0.8103, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of 0.8009. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.8257, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.8317. Gold prices traded lower by 0.19% against the US dollar at $1229.80 per ounce, extending its previous session losses. Separately, the SPDR Gold Trust revealed that its gold holdings dropped for the first time in this week. The pair is expected to find support at $1222.80, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of $1214.50. The pair is expected to find first resistance at $1242.00, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of $1252.90. CommexFX is now offering a new application. Download the brand new CommexFX TradeMate tab right now and receive daily market predictions, suggested market directions to trade on, highlighted best trading options and more, covering a wide range of markets, including energy, metals, indices and forex, among others. Trade easily, trade successfully. For more information on CommexFX TradeMate tab, kindly visit our main website www.commexfx.com. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube and CommexFX TV channel. Have a great trading day!